Hey Toby, I'm Victoria Elliott, also known as Vicious Vicky. For those of you who don't know demolition derby sport, here's a look. Well, Toby, I've entered you in our demolition derby at Wall Stadium in New Jersey for October 5th. First thing we have to do is find you a car, and hopefully it'll be as good as mine. Toby, right now what we're doing is we're driving around trying to find a car for you. Basically what we look for is something that's sitting in somebody's yard, all raggedy and torn or rusting away. Basically for a couple $100, something that somebody doesn't want anymore. Well, Toby, this is going to be your car for the Derby. I know it doesn't look like much right now, but believe it or not, this thing has a couple of advantages to it. It is a quick little car, and it is in some places very strong. But don't worry about the looks or anything. We'll fix it up for you and make it into one mean machine. And hopefully you won't be too scared of anybody else. You'll be running away from me, most likely. Well, Toby, we've got your car here at our suburban shop, and what I'm going to do is turn you over to John, otherwise known as Bad News Burpee. He's my partner in crime, and he's our technical crew member, and he's going to just step you through what we have to do today.
Hey, Toby, we got your car here today, and we got a lot of work ahead of us. We haven't done any work. First thing we got to do is the crew and I, we got a whole crew here today, great crew. Got to take out the interior, pull out the carpet, pull out the seats, got to rip out all the glass, all the chrome, it's all got to go. The reason why we take out the interior is mainly because of fire also. You don't want anything breaking loose and smacking you when you're in a race. You take a lot of hard hits sometimes, and that's why when you put the battery in the car and you mount the gas tank in the trunk, you tie it down real tight. So if anything knocks loose, you won't get hit by it. I wouldn't want to get hit by a battery or a back seat or anything. Hey, Toby, it's Bad News Brophy back from New Jersey. Still working on your car here. The whole interior's gone. We still got some front-end work left to do. We got to take out the side windows, and all the mechanical work is still to go. Here's your car. We take the fan off because if somebody gets a hold of your nose and really backs into it, they'll push the radiator back a good 2 or 3 inches. And if the fan's there spinning with the motor, the fan will just chew a hole right through the radiator.
Al?
Hey, Toby. Well, front end's all done. Windows are all out. Now it's time for some mechanical work. Right now, Vicky's over there torching holes in the doors that are going to allow for the chains to come through to hold the door shut so you don't fall out. And we also got to take the stock gas tank out, and it's time for mechanical work now. We cut holes in the hood just in case there's a fire. The fireman can get a fire extinguisher under the hood real quick without having to worry about bent metal in their way. Most derby drivers use the back of their car for most of their attacking because there's no motor in the back. However, there is a gas tank in the back, so right now we're taking the tank out.
And here we are. This is the party.
Well, Here we are again, back to work on the car. We're working on torching out the rear wheel well so that when the back end crumples up, the rear tires won't get trapped in the bent metal. We're also getting a great paint job on the car with the rollers, and we're finishing off some mechanical work. Got a little odds and ends to go. It's coming along really good, though.
Well, Toby, we've done a lot of work to your car, but it's finally ready.
Been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. The fastest we ever got it done, but it's ready. Are you?
Hey guys, where's Toby?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I heard that the demolition derby yesterday was like sick.
Toby, Jesus.
Yesterday, I was lucky enough to take part in the sort of the running heats to the World Championship Demolition Derby in New Jersey, and some very kind people. Well, you had Vicious Vicky and Bad News Brophy who were just kind of, they built a nice car for me and everything, and some very nice people taught me through the whole thing. So this is how it started anyway. Flashback.
Well, Toby, you want to go meet your car?
Sure.
It's a very unique car.
Very small, very thin.
I think it's cute.
How about horrible injuries?
Nope. I've only seen out of the 12 or so years that I've been doing it, one guy got taken in the hospital.
The front end folds down, the hood goes up, and the car comes right up on top of the roof.
Sits in your motor.
Right. So it's just, I'll basically have like a fender about here then,
Exactly.
if that happens.
Exactly.
If it catches fire,
They'll let you out.
kind of stay in the car till you see all the other cars stopped, and then
They'll come out with a red
They'll
flag.
be out there real fast.
They'll stop the race. Once they put the fire out, they'll let you back in.
Right. Obviously. Exactly what I was praying for. And there'll be lots more demolition derby to come. I know one that's another. The 9:59 show, the 9 spot, as we like to call it. Now, yesterday, I was lucky enough to take part in a demolition derby in New Jersey. I didn't do, well, you'll see how I did, actually. I survived, which I think is the important thing. And you saw, you know, we were just registered and everything, and, you know, I met a few of the veterans, and Vicky showed me the car and everything, and then we had to push it, very humiliatingly, into the pit, which is where basically everybody starts to do the real work on their cars. They bend the metal, and they kind of bend the rules, too.
Well, so far we got the car chained down so that the hood stays shut, the trunk stays shut, everything, the door stays shut, Toby stays in. Right now we're working on torching a few extra things, trying to help the car bend the way we want it to bend. That's about it. Now we're just getting ready to race.
So which bits of the interior is my head likely to hit?
Probably this.
So why do you do this?
Oh, let me see. I've been doing it for 15, 16 years, and I love it. I got hooked. I went out there my one time for 2 minutes, and I was hooked. You might end up the same way.
You and me were tangoing. Oh, yeah, both times. Remember the time you had an Eldorado?
Uh-huh.
And I had a Chevy Impala. We were going wild out there. Remember that?
The countdown to the 10 spot sucks.
So you can head over to the driver's meeting.
All right, I'll head over to the driver's meeting right now. See you later, gentlemen.
All right, take care.
Cheers. Right, so I'm nearly ready to join the fray there, and to put us all in the mood for when the action really starts happening. Here's my show this evening is we are counting down to Daria at 10:30 and the road rules at 10 o'clock. we are also playing a whole hour's worth of Mariah Carey videos. And also, I was lucky enough to be in a demolition derby this weekend in New Jersey, and I met some very nice people there, and they all helped me put together this car, and I don't, it's keep on getting flashbacks, and we put together this car and everything, and you've seen me register, you've seen the car not start, you see it be pushed into the pits, and I was trying to get it ready, and this is like the final moment before I go down into the void, you know, where it all happens. I'm getting suited up and everything. You just have a look.
Hi, gentlemen. Welcome to the World Championship. Driver's doors. Mark them. Make them stand out, because you can't hit that driver's door. No head-on collision. Right up the knee. Oh, perfection, baby. Zoom in. Here's Mariah Carey on the countdown to the 10 spot.
Really good idea if I actually joined in this demolition derby, and what I don't think anybody sort of realized at the time was that the fact that I was driving a small yellow car with a big MTV sticker on the front of it would kind of communicate to all of the other drivers in the derby that if they hit that car, as opposed to any other cars, then they would be on TV. So I felt like a big moving target the whole way through the whole thing. Anyway, this is it. This is the moment of carnage, you know, the bit where you see the VJ get his.
Around 25 minutes.
I completely forgot. I got so excited. In fact, we all got so excited about the idea of playing one whole hour of Mariah Carey videos that we forgot that we're actually teasing the premiere of Mariah's Butterfly coming up. Also, we've got more footage. We have the aftermath, the kind of like, you know, the bit where you sit back and kind of relax after the terrifying ordeal of the demolition derby. Everybody spent all day coming up going, are you frightened? Are you frightened? Are you frightened? Are you scared? It's going to be really dangerous. I hope you're not frightened. So that's coming up in a minute. And but first, it's going to be MTV News. Can I just say, you know, that the folks I met out there in New Jersey at the demolition derby, they're sort of the nicest people that are ever going to rear-end you with as much speed and power and viciousness as possible. Good bunch of people out there. Thanks very much for showing me a good, if painful and terrifying time. And if you'd like to know any more about demolition derby, you can do so by you can find out by contacting Brophy at his website. There you go, www.brophy.simplenet.com. Well, once again, thanks very much for having me out there in New Jersey. Obviously, I sucked, but I think the whole point was just to see me getting thrown around in amongst lots of twisted bits of metal. Like being in a really bad car accident, but good fun at the same time. That's what it's like. So, right now, well, it's over to the best bit of the show, really, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mr. Don Tambish!
Come on down to the 10 spot, where we offer you the finest value for your cable television dollar. Tonight at 10 p.m., it's Road Rules 4. Then at 10:30, it's another exciting episode of Daria. If that's not the best hour of television entertainment, then my name is Don Tambish. And if you don't like my clothes, you can kiss my tailpipe.
got both of those. Yep. I hope Toby's not watching, man. Vicky's still going. Holy shit. Where's Vicky? There she is. Vicky's still going. Here she goes on the move. Go, Vicky, go. Keep that mic pointed that way. I gotta get Vicky's taking a beating, dude.
We're gearing up for a big hit.
Who, 555?
Yeah.
Vicky's going for him.
Oh!
Oh! I think Vicky's out. He hit her in the driver's side door, too. Oh, Vicky's still going. Her car's gonna need some work, bro. Come on, Vicky. We're head to head with him.
There's Christian down there.
Well, we see the TV crews from MTV down there. The action of the World Championship.
There's Tony. I know. He must be shitting in his pants, dude.
Fucking won.
What? Buccaneers out. Vicky bladed her time now.
Alright, man. She's got one fucking hit. I got so well.
Which one?
The one with Vicky and 555.
Oh.
Vicky going for the killer. Oh, no. There you go. The guy's smart. He stopped.
Dude, the Buccaneers out. Yeah, Vicky. Come on, Vicky.
Moving down to 577 in action. And lady driver versus Vicky Elliott. Still going at it.
Vicky took him out. No, he's still going. Come on, Vicky. Oof. Dude, 555 should get banned. She'll get banned. Oh, Vicky.
This is Vicky Elliott. Wishes that 77 out of the way. Lady driver gets another hit.
Yeah.
How many people want to see this lady driver win heat number 1? Lady driver versus Vicky Elliott in the 71, hammer on the phantom in the 77.
They're battling.
It's over.
He went head to head with her.
Driver being warned against head-on hit. Head-on hits is strictly forbidden in the National Demolition Derby Association. So I believe we have had a warning issued. The officials will be keeping a close eye on the action from here to the conclusion. Lady driver Vicky Elliott with 71. The fans with the 77. Vicky Elliott going into that right front tire of the 77. Looks like the 71 could be locked up. The officials right there on the scene. Alright, there's the Vicky back away. Both cars continue to run. There's a hard hit. Vicky Elliott gets the front of the Herman team. Suddenly it got very quiet. Now this one is wrong.
Got 30 seconds.
77. Jackie Smith to the front gate green. Jackie Smith to the front gate. play. Perhaps that was the final hit. The officials counting down. This is Vicky Elliott. Your winner is car number 77.